to clear our doubt that we are behind her, that we were also behind, she also come up with evidences for us. That this is what has happened. This is evidence. These are chats. These are communication between her and the person of the Senate president. We hold our leaders to the highest standard of conduct, and we urge Senator Akpoti Oduaga to take immediate decisive action. 18th day of June 2025. A call for evidence and accountability regarding allegation against the Senate President Godswill Akpabio and the broader issue of sexual harassment and the murder case of Umore and alleged assassination plots. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, thank you for joining us today at this very crucial time. The member of the leadership of the Northern Youth Council of Nigeria are here to address conference of deep, troubling matter that have seized the attention of our nation, demanding immediate transparency and responsible action. These include serious allegations of sexual harassment against the person of the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, the tragic murder case of late Mrs. Iniebon Umore, though the family has cleared the air on the exoneration of the Senate President. But the senators is very much convinced that Akpabio has hand in it and disturbing claim of an assassination plot against Senator Natasha Akpoti Oduaga, involving the person of Yahya Bello as representative of the youth and concerned citizens of northern Nigeria. We firmly believe that integrity, transparency, and accountability are the bedrock of our democracy. Allegations of this nature and magnitude not only affect individuals involved, but also have profound implications for the reputation of our legislative body, the trust and the public place in our political system, and the very fabric of our society. You know, it is unacceptable for people to just wake up and start alleging issue of sexual harassment without coming out clearly and giving evidences. For majority of us that are men, we know the implication. Regarding this allegation, in light of the sexual harassment allegation leveled against the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, we would respectfully call on Senator Natasha Akpoti Oduaga to provide concrete evidence to substantiate our claim. It is imperative that we approach such serious accusation with unwavering commitment to truth and justice. While we acknowledge the extreme sensitivity of this issue, we must emphasize the unsubstantiated claim can lead to irrelevant damage to reputation and perpetuate a cycle of mistrust within our political institution. This does not just end in our political institution, as the case may be. Individuals that could find themselves in workplace and you are not in a good relationship with your female colleague could as well allege that you have harassed her sexually without bringing evidence, and it will give it to court of public opinion to penalize you for something that there is no concrete. It is not just a question of integrity, it's a question to save our identity as men. As Northern Youth Council, we dedicated ourselves to advocating for justice and fairness for all individuals, particularly those who have experienced harassment. We recognize the importance of amplifying the voice of victims, but we also stress that accusation must be grounded in factual evidences. The absence of such evidences can regrettably lead to a miscarriage of justice, as we have seen in the past, where individuals have faced severe consequences based on solely and unproven allegation. We have people rotting in prison just in the name of mere allegation. Mere allegation. Because you are not in good time with any young woman, and she will just come up and say that you have sexually harassed her. Because men are always a victim of every circumstances that prevail itself. Anytime anything bad happens, people doesn't even stay to reason. Once it involves a man and a woman, you as a man, you don't even have a room to escape. So we are not in any way saying that the cry that I am harassed sexually is a bad thing, is a good thing. But as you are saying it, there should be concrete evidences to back up your claim, so that many men will not continue to become victims of such allegations. We are 100% behind her. But to clear our doubt that we are behind her, that we were also behind, she also come up with evidences for us. That this is what has happened. This is evidence. These are chats. These are communication between her and the person of the Senate president. We hold our leaders to the highest standard of conduct. And we urge Senator Akpoti Oduaga to take immediate decisive action.